Hello, I'm Sharon Madsen. Welcome to Council Update. Today we're going to talk about recent presentations shared with City Council. Joining me is Councilmember Dave Thiede. Now, Councilmember, at the December 6th meeting, we had a number of presentations that took place. You want to share that with us?
Well, ho, ho, hello! I certainly do. So we do a lot of, at the beginning of the meetings, the council meetings, we do presentations and that a lot of times. And you can always go back and look at those when you, by going online and so forth to the Cable Commission.
Yep, swctc.org.
So what we've had this past couple of months, we had actually gave a certificate of appreciation to Bolton and Menk. You know, we put in the inclusive playground, and they actually donated almost $40,000 toward that, which is fantastic.
It
and
is.
they're one of our engineering firms that we work real closely with. So that was great.
And so Council gave them a certificate of appreciation.
We did.
Which is a wonderful contribution to our inclusive playground that folks are loving. And then we also had a award that the city received.
Yeah, we received a Public Works Association Minnesota Project of the Year.
Or APWA-MN.
You could say that.
A little easier.
You love those acronyms. Also, although APWA-MN, well, APWA-MN, maybe that works, huh? So, but what we got that for is you know, it actually started out as something that wasn't so good because we had the whole watering ban we had to put in place because we had to conserve water because the Minnesota Pollution Control cut the values by more than half, and it put a bunch of our wells out of compliance.
So that we could make sure that we were providing safe water for everyone.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so it was a tough, you know, kind of not a tough decision that way, but tough to say, gosh, this is going to be a little bit of a burden, and the timing wasn't so great. But once we made that decision, the city and everybody just acted exceptionally to actually get those temporary wells put in place, to get those all operational, so that we brought two of our primary wells into compliance, which allowed us then to mix the different wells and so forth to be in compliance with the new Minnesota pollution control values.
Correct.
So so that was a fantastic accomplishment.
And we were able to do that in 11 weeks, and typically that takes, I believe it's 18 to 24 months.
That's right.
So it was an amazing timeline that our staff was able to do.
Kind of cut through some red tape on that one, and we all worked together to make it happen.
Absolutely. And then we also had a presentation on the Park Grove Library.
That's right. It turns out that where the Park Grove Library is, the county has designated our library as one that they're going to update and so forth, and which is fantastic. And one of the things that we're also then working with them on is the fact that we're going to take that whole area where the city hall, the old city hall,
the old city hall, where the interim fire department is,
and we're looking at that whole area to work with the county. You know, and we've got things like community center coming up, or where we're kind of looking at seeing what can we do with that area to make it really neat. And I think tying it in with the library, and whether you call it a library anymore, or it should be a media center, or is it, you know, what is it these days? But,
library.
Okay. So, but
near
anyway,
dear to my heart.
So that's going to be an exciting project here coming up in the next couple of years.
So that was Joe
Welter?
Welter,
Yeah, Joe
the Building
Welter.
Services Project Manager for Washington County.
And so he kind of gave us a little bit of a rundown on what's going on and things like that. So I'm sure we'll get many updates in the coming months. And
Absolutely. For more information, contact City Engineer Jennifer Levitt. Thank you, Councilmember Thiede.
You bet. Happy holidays, everyone.